My name is Laretta Weaver. I hail from the great state of Oklahoma. I'm an enrolled Cherokee with Cherokee Nations of Oklahoma, and I live here in Alabama for the past 50 some odd years, but I'm only 36, you know. And I've been coming to the festival here for over 20 years. I have really enjoyed it, and I bless Miss Betsy, who was the director here when I first came, and I met her at a powwow over in Louisiana. And she went around, she was looking for vendors to come to the mound. So she went around and she liked my booth and what she saw. And so my husband was at it, taking care of it because I was helping with the powwow. So she came over to me later and she said, "Miss Laretta, have you ever been to Moundville?" And I said, "No ma'am, I don't believe I have." She said, "Well, you're coming now." When I first came here, I came as a vendor. And then I lost my husband, and I stopped doing the vending part because it was too hard on me. I couldn't do it by myself. And so Betsy said, "That's all right, I got a better job for you." She said, "I want you to start presenting." She said, "Because I've watched you." She said, "You have a vast knowledge of all of the regalia and everything." She said, "I've heard you explain, people come out, they model their out, and you go from top to bottom and tell all about them and everything." And she said, "I want you to start presenting and do that for us." And so that's why I have this set up today.
What do you think is important about having this festival?
I think it's very important because children need to know the history, and they need to know that this land at first belonged to the Native Americans. They were the first ones here.
What does it mean for you to come to Moundville and see these mounds? What do you think about when you see those mounds?
Well, I think about how far we have advanced from that era, but praise the Lord, they were here and they did this, and it's still standing, and we can get the feeling of how it was back in those days and how much we have advanced from that time, because on the top of each one of those mounds was a clan, and they lived there. The reason that the mounds were built up was so that they could see far in case somebody was trying to attack them. And then they planted their fields and everything down there, and then they could watch that. It's very inspirational how hard it was for them to exist, and how the Lord has blessed us that we have what we do today. All of it is handmade, because you can't run down to Walmart. Being an instructor, I want everybody to know about it. And when I come here and have all these children from all over the state bust in here, then we set up a display and explain everything to them so that they get filled with the knowledge and learn to appreciate what their ancestors have gone through to what it is today.